Hey everybody, this is Mr. Watkins. Today we're going to go over lesson 3, which is collection of information. In this, we are going to be evaluating web sources. You guys are growing up in a time when you have more information and technology available at your fingertips than any generation before you. And while that all seems like a lot of fun and very cool, there's issues with it because some of the information you get is credible, meaning it's believable. Some of the information you get is not necessarily credible. It may be false or at the very least biased, meaning it's leaning one way or the other or very opinionated, not necessarily fact. So what we're going to look at today is how to evaluate these sites and these sources to see which ones are credible, believable, and which ones are not. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is open up this assignment right here, which I've already done. And this is what you're going to work through. If you notice, Mr. Watkins being the nice guy that he is, I actually told you what slide to find the information. Wow, what a nice guy. And this down here is slides 5 through 8. Okay, so it should help you walk through the process a little bit. So you're going to come down here. You're going to open up this little slideshow. Right here, slide 2. What is a source? Someone or something that provides information. Source, put it there. What does it mean to be credible? Well, that's on here as well. And then you're going to pick a source on here that you believe may be reliable or credible, and then you're going to pick another one that you're not sure how credible it is. Okay, so you put those right down there. Things to consider: BBC, Fox News, CNN, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Some are credible, some maybe not credible for getting reliable news and information. So you're going to tell me which one you think is which. Okay. Down here, now you're going to look at a meme and some memes and some videos. So you're going to go back to the slideshow, pull up a couple of memes. Okay, it already tells you. Then you got a video to watch. So a lot of people look at memes. The internet is full of memes. They are very entertaining. They are not always the most reliable source, and you need to figure out whether or not they are. And you want to look at these memes in this video, and you want to see what makes them seem like they're credible, what makes them look like they may not be credible. Okay, and do the same with the video. Then you're going to go down to this section here. You're going to get the information on how to evaluate a website. So that's going to be slides 5 through 8. Okay. Why do we need to evaluate? Well, right here. Why do we need to evaluate a web source? Put the answer in there. Put that in your notes. Okay. Slide 6. Questions to ask about credibility. What is a question you should ask when evaluating? So you just go through and fill in these boxes using the slideshow. On the way 7 through 8. Okay. And then 9, you're going to actually get to evaluate a website. This is where you get to do your activity for the day. So you're going to go through, continue answering those, and then you're going to get to number 9, where you're going to evaluate a website. So you're going to visit 2 different websites and decide which one is credible and which one is not so credible. You'll need to open up the evaluating the website Google Sheet, which is right here. So you're going to open that up. You're going to click it, and you're going to need to make a copy of it. I've already done that, so I'm not going to. Okay. So what you're going to look for, you're going to have questions to ask. You're going to need to navigate the websites a little bit. If it has 7 points or more, looks like it's going to be a solid website. 4 to 6 points, well, it may be a good website. You may just need to be a little careful or do a little more research on it. 3 or less, it's probably going to be a good time to evaluate this web source. Probably some fun information on there. May not be credible. May not be something you want to go home and talk to your friends about because it could all be lies, albeit it could be very entertaining or at least a little bit of sarcasm. So you're going to open up these websites. First one is going to be right here. You're going to open that up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put a 1 in the column if it is a yes. So you're going to look at this right here and you're going to answer these questions. Can you identify the group responsible for the content? If you can, put a 1. If you cannot, leave it blank. Okay? Do not write yes, do not write no. only put ones if it is yes, and if it is a no, leave it blank. All right. So you're going to just go through the website and answer these questions. So the first website we're going to open is this one right here. I'm going to open it up. All right. So the aluminum foil deflector beanie. Well, we're off to a good start with this one. Question number 1. Can you identify the group or individual responsible for the content on this site? Well, let's go to the website. I will give you a hint. Usually that information is at the bottom. And look, there it is. This is evidently run by Lau Zapato, and it was created in 1997, and it was last updated in May of 2020. So it's been inactive a little while. But can you identify the individual? Yeah, we sure can. There's one. Look, it calculates it for you. Oh, the magic of spreadsheets. Is it maintained by a person or organization you know to be credible outside of the internet? I've never heard of Frank Zapato. I would leave it blank. Has this website been updated in the last 6 months? Well, we just looked at it. 6 months ago would have been May of 2021. It has not been updated since May of 2020. So no, it has been 18 months. So you want to leave this one blank. And anyway, you just keep going through it, looking at the questions, and if you can answer yes, put a 1. Then you're going to look at the negatives. Is this site obviously biased towards a specific opinion or point of view? Well, you're going to read through it, have a little fun on this website. Look, it will tell you how to build an aluminum foil deflector beanie. It will give you all sorts of very, very entertaining and possibly useful information. All right. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. So you're just going to keep going through. Does it contain misspellings? Does it have any external links? Okay, you want to check if it's got linked to anything else. Is the main purpose of this site to sell a product or a service? Okay, so you're just going to go through and work on this. I'm going to remove this for the time being. There we go. When you finally get your final score, however many yeses, however many positives, how many negatives in your final score, you're going to go back here. How many positives did you get? Maybe you got 5. How many negatives? Maybe 2. What was your total score? Well, it will tell you what the total score is. And I'll tell you 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay. So you will then put that information there. Then you will answer the question below. Is this a credible source? Explain whether or not you think it is using your results from up here and from here. You can say, well, don't know who Frank is. Looks like they were selling something. Looked like they were trying to trick me into flying to Mars, whatever. Okay. Give me reasons. Then you're going to go through and you're going to open up another one. Okay. And you're going to do the form again. So this is for the first one. Right down here, look. You got another one for the second one. Same thing. When you're done, you're going to put your negatives, your positives, your total score. You're going to tell me whether or not you think this is a credible source or not. Give me reasons why using information from your web evaluation sheet. Then you're going to define what collection of information is in your own words and why is it important for your future in high school. All right, guys, I hope you all have a good time doing this assignment, and I will talk to you soon.